What's up, guys? How we doing? So today we're talking about kind of like the moral rules and like what is okay, and kind of the idea like never do evil in order that good may come. Like different things that, okay, can these things be justified or whatnot? And the first one, you shall not murder. I totally agree with this. For the most part, I agree with what Kant is saying and these ideas. And the Pauline principles there that I mentioned. You shall not murder, totally. I think there's some cases, right, where say, you have you're at your home and you got to protect your family and there's a home invader. Like, I think if it comes down to it, like family always has to be first. So there's gonna be moments, of course, like, and there obviously it's going against like that Pauline principle saying never do evil in order for good to come about, but good there outweighs the bad. And I wouldn't even call that evil. You're saving the family. You're saving those who are deepest, that you love deeply. So that's a toss up. You shall not steal. I think that's one that always will stick. I think no matter what, you shouldn't steal. Work for what you need to get. There's always access to some sort of medicine or something like that you can get your hands on in a legal and practical way. So yeah. And then you shall not commit adultery. I agree with this one also. I think in our day and age, this one's a hard one. But I think self-control, there's like the outlying factor, and kind of it's put in place for a reason, right? It's a very intimate action with another person, whoever it may be. So I think having self-control there is what you need to have, and you shouldn't commit adultery. And I think that one sticks. I think there's other actions that are always wrong. Like a couple I can think of is rape. That one is always wrong. Unconsensual sex, that goes even beyond adultery. And then also like lying, especially when like you're lying to get ahead of someone. It's just like, why aren't you taking the fair steps? Like, how are we kind of getting there with our own hard work? And I just kind of firmly believe in that. I don't think you should lie to ever make someone look bad or elevate yourself. And then a couple others like human trafficking. What other? Terrorism, I'd say, because those things those are awful. Those are actions and things that are never going to be good because they're dark and evil. And you're bringing this just pain on so many people. Going back to that you shall not murder scene too, I love that we have military, and there needs to be people that are fighting for our country. So that is one area where there's good coming out of people that are murdering people in other countries because they have to stay alive, and they also want to come home to their families, and they're doing it for our country, for our safety. So I think that's also very valid. So yeah, those are my thoughts.